Hello everybody, my name is Tevin, and welcome back to The Altars. We are in a terrible spot. If you haven't seen the last episode, I strongly recommend you go see that because that was a very pivotal episode. And I think it's very important that you see that because otherwise there's no context for why I'm here and why there's only two guys on the left. But yeah, everything went horribly. And I don't know, obviously, like, it's fine and whatever, but this sucks, I'll be honest. But I need to go talk to my dudes and figure out what's going on, what the deal is. And hi, you want to talk, and you're not as important to talk to, so I'll talk to you first. But you stayed because you did, I mean, yeah, I say this, but I'm not surprised because you were one of the ones who didn't actually care about the solution I picked.
So, you stayed. I appreciate that. Yeah, well, glad you decided to rejoin the party. I don't know what the scientists told you, but we're in the fucking weeds here.
I'm aware of that.
We'll never get out of this damn storm.
That's not true. We will get out of it. I don't know how, but we will. I assure you. Yes, this is a mess.
Looks like the mess is bigger than I thought.
Yes, we've waited long enough for you to come to, but we need decisions fast. What's the plan?
Gotta get out of the storm. Not that, the thing is, it's not simple to get out of the storm, I'm sure, but that is kind of the... I could also say I was hoping he'd suggest something, because I'm sure he'd like that, but maybe he wouldn't, I don't know.
Plan is simple. We need to get out of this sandstorm and reach the rendezvous point. I just don't really know how. Not yet. I never thought I'd say it, but I miss the technician. He knew that navigation system inside out.
Yeah. Here's the problem. I do not believe that I failed him. Right, and I know I've said this a lot, and you're probably tired of hearing me say this, to be honest, but I made a decision, and I think I made the right decision. Or I think at least I made a very well-reasoned decision that I should not have gotten so much flack for. But the honest truth is, yeah, we're paying the price for the fact that he feels that I failed him. But I don't believe that I did. But I don't know, will we be fine without him? I hope so. I believe so.
We'll be fine without him. That's what I'm counting on. Because we can't afford another day of drifting aimlessly in this storm. This is not a joke, Jan. Everything depends on you.
I got it.
The mission, Rapidium, our lives. You decided to trust Maxwell's scientific methods, and I respect that. But it came with a price. It was too much for some of us.
Yeah, I
I'd
see
hate
that.
to know we paid that price for nothing.
I would too. I did what it took to save you. That is the honest thing. That is my honest reasoning, is I did what it took to save you and try to give you the best long-term solution.
I did what it took to save you. Even if it meant coming across as cold-hearted. But it looks like my motives were misunderstood. and
Yeah.
Everything crumbled. I'm sorry. I wish I could have done better. As your captain. No need to blame yourself. Apparently there was no way for you to ever become one.
What do you mean?
Just take a look at the branchings available in the QC. You can find all sorts of walks of life that you could have taken, but a captain? No. It was never possible. None of us were cut out for that role.
I mean, I don't know. This is hard because, like, I don't think that's sad because I think I've done a fairly good job. I think that I have actually done a good job as a captain. Whether everyone else believes that or not is irrelevant to the fact that I think I've done a good job. But at the same time, I don't know. That's the kind of thing. Is like I don't even know what either of these mean. Like, yeah, it's kind of sad, but whatever. We all are our own people, and we should all be proud of who we are. I think that's a general life lesson: is you should always be proud of who you are. Or if you're not, and there's a good reason for you to not be, then you should work to make yourself proud of yourself. You should work to find the pride that you should feel for yourself, because the truth is we're all great people. Or at least most of us are great people. And I hope if you're watching this, you're a great person. But, again, I don't expect that you're not. The reality is, you know, we're all great people, and if we can't see that in ourselves, then we need to find the way to. I think that's a very important lesson. So, it's kind of liberating, though.
You're right. It's kind of liberating, knowing that there was simply no way to be good at this. Oh, well, this actually got me thinking about something.
Okay.
What? That code we got from Maxwell to upgrade the QC.
Right.
His old experiment. He and Lucas used the mind records in a completely different way to manipulate the consciousness of an existing person.
You're not really thinking we should try and repeat that.
Oh, I agree it could be dangerous, but well, you said it yourself. There might not be another way.
I mean, the reality is, as captain, it's my responsibility. Granted, as the only person who's actually normal, I shouldn't do it, but I'm not going to tell him to experiment on himself. I mean, as captain, it feels like it'd be my responsibility to try it. I'm not going to put it on someone else, even though but fine.
Fine. I'll do it. What's the plan?
It's hard to call it a plan. Just go into the womb, I'll plug you in, load Maxwell's code, and improvise.
Testing on production? Doesn't sound like your standards.
Oh, I had to say goodbye to my standards the moment I woke up in this base.
It's fair. Here we go! Oh. My park. It was so pretty. The womb is not on the other side of this. That's the research lab. Everything's in bad condition. Yeah, I see that. Can I fix it? Since there's actually no time right now. Can I start to try to fix some of our problems? Since at least for this, the QC should probably be working, at bare minimum. I feel like that's a good start. But here we go! Here goes nothing.
All right, I'm activating the procedure. Any last words?
Yeah, is it okay to have second thoughts about... overriding my
Because, yeah, now this yawn is not even the same yawn. Oh, this is getting more and more confusing, isn't it? Oh, gosh. Okay. This'll be interesting. Ugh, it's very woozy, apparently.
Is it over? Hello? Anybody here?
Everybody down in the kitchen? Or anything?
I should check outside.
I feel like I should not go outside in this state. But, that's okay.
Ah, shit. We're still in the storm. What the hell?
What? What are you looking at? What happened? Oh, and it's gone. That's good. Interlude! Oh, I'm guessing I'm not in the real world. I'm in some sort of dream as I... through this, or something. It'd be my guess at the moment, since I don't think my base can just disappear like that.
Hey, someone's there.
I hope not.
Wait.
And you've turned to dust. Is this my way of processing what's happened? All my ultras leaving me and putting me in a terrible situation? Because, yeah, this sucks.
What was that?
Baby.
Hey, is that a baby?
Not anymore, it's not.
What's going on here?
I mean, you're clearly in some sort of dream.
I recognize this.
Oh, are we now walking back through your life? Baby to school ground, playground.
You're no good. You hear that? No good.
To bad dad. To out. Trying to figure out what we're actually saying is happening in our life now. Since bus? What does bus have to do with anything? Ambulance? Yes.
Mom,
No matter what I do, you're gone.
Maybe you should have run faster.
What the hell?
Are you the person I'm becoming? Are you the, like, blank template that I'm becoming?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I am you, Jan. Just different.
I can see that. Is this a dream? I believe it is. I'm not dead. This is because that would defeat the purpose. It'd end the game, I guess. So it's got to be a dream.
Is this a dream?
No, Jan. You just woke up. Remember?
Yeah, no. This is not real.
This is not real.
I can tell you that much.
It's not really happening, right?
Why would you think it's not happening? Your mind is here. Isn't that real enough? The better question is, why are you here?
That's a great question. It's not really to become a better man. I mean, I'm sure I've made mistakes. Sure, he's made mistakes, and that's one thing, but completely rewriting yourself is not the route to being a better man. You make mistakes and you live with your mistakes, but you make change for the future, and that's really what defines you. So I'm fair to find a way out, I guess.
I just wanted to find a way out. I thought that maybe if I changed...
Changed? You can't just start being someone else all of a sudden. Didn't Pops teach you that?
I'm not my father.
Maybe not. But aren't you doing what he did all his life? Waiting for a miracle to happen and change everything.
Am I? Feel like I took matters into my own hands, going to space and then doing all this. I don't know, I haven't really been waiting for a miracle. I've been working.
That's not true. I wasn't waiting for anything. I took matters into my own hands.
Do you really believe that? That you're the architect of your own fate?
Yes.
What if deciding, making choices was never anything more than just an illusion? It's crossed your mind, hasn't it? Does it really matter what I do, where I go, what I say? Am I the captain of my ship? Or does it take its own course regardless of what I do?
Now that is a very interesting philosophical question. And without going too deep into it, I think that is a dangerous line of thought, though. Because that is a way to excuse anything we do wrong, as, well, I didn't really have a choice. I would have done wrong anyway. It's fate. I was fated to do everything I've done. I had no choice. But the truth is, you do have choice. And even if it seems like the illusion of, even if it could be the illusion of choice, and you could look at it that way, the point is you still do have a choice. And I think believing that you have a choice and believing that what you do matters is the only way that you can actually do good and be good and do what you want to do and live the life you want to live. If you think you don't have any control and everything just happens as it happens and whatever, then you can't rewrite your future. You can't write your own future. You can't make for yourself what you want out of life. So that's a very dangerous line of thought, in my personal opinion.
You're wrong. I create my future.
How did you know what I wanted to say? It's a dream. I know that. You're a delusion, a figment, whatever.
Hey,
Why are you
why are
doing
you
that?
doing that?
Cut it
Cut
out.
it out.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself.
You're trying to illustrate a point.
You haven't been listening carefully. I told you. I'm you. It breaks my heart to see you so absorbed in that whole what if business. Using your alters to revisit problems you couldn't solve.
Really wasn't the
I've
point.
been very busy. But still, instead of moving forward, you end up here, stuck in your past. How is that?
I know now that I could have been there for her. If I had taken a different path.
She's gone, Jan. She always was. There was never anything you could have done.
Where's he gone? Oh, this is crazy.
Is that Lena laughing? Kind of sounds like Lena.
Lena, is that you?
Was a mistake. Why didn't you fight for us?
That I can't tell you. I didn't really make those decisions.
Meant for each other.
That could very well be true. I'm willing to accept that.
I tried.
So you did. But maybe you didn't try hard enough. Maybe neither of us tried hard enough.
What is going on with me?
It's over.
You've made that very clear.
We weren't meant for each other.
Don't go. Wait.
I guess you two just weren't meant to be together.
So what if we weren't? That's okay. Hi.
You again? Come here to make fun of my failures.
Not my fault you're caught up in their loop. In that big round base of yours.
I'm moving forward. I don't think I can fix things, and honestly, not sure that I want to. Nothing she said to me has suggested over the course of anything that there's anything there, and she is stuck in the corporation, and I think... I don't know.
I'm moving forward.
Yes. To stop short on the wrong side of a precipice. Can't you see that you never were good enough for her? Her parents were mad at her when she dumped that law student for you. The unemployed miner's son with no prospects. And you wanted to impress them with what? A house with a garden, a steady job in a corporation? Is that why you were so afraid of losing that house and going abroad with her? Because you knew her parents wouldn't respect you?
I don't know.
Just look at your alters. Don't you think any one of them would impress her more than the average warring Yandolski?
Maybe, but I think, man, I love how every dialogue in this game just makes me somewhat philosophical or something. But it is begging those questions. Okay, I don't think it's fair to look at everything and say good enough, good enough, good enough. The reality is, people tend to look at stuff and relationships and things like that very much on this principle of value and worth and working value on money or looks or this or that. And the truth is, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter how much money anyone has. It doesn't matter how good you look or how bad you look. The point is, if you fall in love, you fall in love. The point is, it's not just about money. It's not about looks. There's so much more to it. And I think to look at it and say, "Oh, I'm not good enough," is foolish, because the ultimate point is it's not you who decides that. It's not you who decides if you're good enough. It's the other person who decides you're good enough, and you decide that they're good enough. And I still think just looking at it as good enough is just weird. I'm not saying I haven't fallen into the trap myself. I'm human. I'm not saying that I'm not. But at the same time, the ultimate thing is it's not about being good enough. It's just about trying. It's just about doing your best to support them. It's just about trying to help them and having this relationship where you help them and they help you and you work together. Like, that's all it's about. It's not about good enough or bad. It's about trying. It's about putting in the effort. So, no, I'm not gonna say that anyone would have been better, because they wouldn't.
She fell in love with the person I was. Not with who I could have been.
Love. Such a big word. Was it real love, though?
I don't know, I wasn't
Can you
there.
even tell what's real?
This
How many
isn't.
times did you wonder that maybe you're not the original Jan? That there had to be someone else. A version of you who actually deserved to live, to be loved.
Two things.
Because he always knew what to do, because he never made mistakes. Maybe that way he was worthy of his father's love.
Okay, I'm gonna put a few things on this. One, everyone deserves to live and be loved. Two, no one is perfect and doesn't make mistakes and always knows what they're doing. And three, like the, and who cares about our father's love? He's apparently kind of sucks. So who cares? But also, like, I mean, I don't know. But that's ridiculous.
What a ridiculous thought.
No more ridiculous than the other thoughts you've had about yourself. I'm just saying what you're thinking.
No, not really. Not under the assumption that I am Jan and I am what Jan thinks. Then no, you're not thinking what I'm thinking at all.
Hey! Please, don't go!
That's a big yawn. That's a number of big yawns. Big bald yawns.
What the fuck? No.
Ugh.
Where are you going?
Follow the sheep, I guess.
Hey, you.
Bah. Oh, and the sheep are disappearing. Why has everything got to disappear on me? Did Thanos snap or something? What's going on?
Such a loser! You can do it. You're not cut out to be a leader. Don't quit.
It's not about being cut out to be a leader. It's about doing your best when you're given the mantle.
I'm suffocating! I need air!
Oh, I can touch this one. Hi.
I'm sorry, Captain. I can't help you. I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry? You couldn't have.
Before you got to them.
That is completely correct. They were. There's nothing I could have done. They did need my help, but I wasn't able to help them. There was no physical way to help them.
They needed my help.
Believe me, there's nothing you could have done for them.
I do believe you. I know that.
All this time, and I still don't understand what happened.
I'm sure you have some smart theories up your sleeve. Go ahead. Hit me.
Corporation is sabotaging missions on purpose. I don't think that's true. I think the corporation as a whole wants Rapidium. I would guess it was part of Maxwell's plan. Because he is very on the cloning, and obviously, yes, and there's some hindsight to he's not a good person, and maybe I shouldn't have taken his method. I still stand by the reasons that I did. But, you know, I can see now some of the whatever. But it was part of his plan, I'm sure. I mean, he Why is he the one in contact with me? Why, like, any of it? It makes perfect sense.
Maybe Maxwell did it. He's got more control over these missions than anybody.
Why would he kill everybody but you?
Maybe he knew there was Rapidium here. And he wanted someone to get stranded with it. To have no choice but to make their altars.
I do believe that.
And I was the best choice because he thought it would be easiest to manipulate a simple builder.
Really? You believe that?
Yeah, kinda.
You see, I think that deep down, you know what happened. The answers were always there, in front of you. But instead of piecing them together, you preferred to look away.
What answers? What are you talking about?
You know there was an oxygen leak during the landing. You got that information.
Correct.
And you also know what the quantum computer is, how it operates, what its main purpose is.
Do I? I mean, I honestly, I've only ever used it for cloning, dude. I don't know. Probably to bring back Rapidium. Everything's about bringing back Rapidium. That's the whole everything.
To bring back Rapidium. At all costs.
That's right. Its role is to ensure the success of the mission no matter what. And it looks like in the face of an emergency, it had to do just that. There was only enough oxygen for one person to survive. And the QC had to calculate the probability, as it always does, who should receive that life-saving breath. No judgment, no reading tea leaves, just pure data analysis to give the answer to one simple question. Who had the biggest chances of completing the mission?
And it was.
Yes. The math pointed to you.
How do you know all this?
Because you know it. You always did.
Did I?
But you were so focused on your mistakes.
It's I mean, the answer to why you would be focused on your mistakes is because you want to learn from them. I mean, I personally understand that very well. The point of focusing on your mistakes is not to focus on them and to judge yourself, but it's to learn from them so that you realize it was a mistake and it wasn't intentional, so it doesn't change your judgment of yourself and how you view yourself, but you learn from your mistakes and you don't repeat them, then that's good, and that's why.
Because I feel that I can learn from them. And figuring out how to avoid bad choices.
What is a bad choice, really? You feel you could have made a lot of different decisions in your life, but without those choices, good or bad, you wouldn't be who you are. The person with the best chance to pull it off. Maybe it's not you who needs to change, but your perspective. Mistakes can have good consequences too, you know.
I'm not arguing. I don't think that means then they're not mistakes anymore. I think mistakes can have good consequences. I think that makes them not mistakes, because if you were mistaken in doing and you felt that you were making a mistake when you were doing it or do anything, then it was a mistake. But I don't know. I do think perspective is a lot of it. And I don't think he needs to change. I really don't. I mean, I think your perspective on everything is a lot. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Like what? Letting my altar split?
Maybe. Conflicts can open new, unexpected paths.
Like this one?
What do you mean?
Find and follow your disobedient side. You've spent a lot of time on this planet escaping the sun, facing the darkness. Maybe it's time you started looking through the darkness and notice the light.
Light? What light? Hey,
Oh, goodbye. That is interesting. Trying to think about why he survived is an interesting thing to think about. To ponder. Contextualize for him, especially. Oh, I'm up. Hi. It me. I'm back.
Looks like I'm back. It does. And well, you're cognizant. You've been shaking on that bed for an hour. I was honestly worried about the choice of settings I applied in that program.
No. I think you did everything right.
So, did it work? You look the same. Did anything
Did
change?
you expect me to look different? I think so. I mean, if nothing else, it changed perspective. Or at least it probably did. I mean, I don't think my perspective has changed that much. But I do think it would have changed Jan's perspective for sure.
Yeah, to be honest. Everything's different. Just not the way I expected.
So, what happened?
I understood things, really. I mean, I met myself, but the weird version of myself, and probably sort of like the inner voice of doubt and that kind of thing, but...
I understood things. Things I sort of knew, but my brain kept hidden from me for some reason.
It's called the subconscious, Jan.
Yeah, I guess it is. So, my subconscious told me that instead of trying to fix my old life, I should try and take something good from what I messed up. It was very comforting.
I'm sure it was. Did your subconscious by any chance mention how we could get out of here?
Yeah. We should look for the rebels.
The rebels. Do you really believe they're still alive?
It could be. I'm sure they can make it. I mean, they stole supplies and have a truck. They're probably fine.
If there's anybody who can make it through this storm, it's the technician.
Well, that vehicle is definitely more maneuverable than our base.
I would imagine.
He said something about noticing the light. That make any sense to you?
The light? Seriously? We risk everything to alter your mind, and all you come back with is a cliched epiphany about following the light?
Doesn't the tur emit any light?
Well, probably. But in case you haven't noticed, there's a sandstorm raging outside. We'd never be able to see anything, even if we had the most high-end...
Wait a minute. What? Tell me.
Low-frequency electromagnetic waves detection.
Oh, now you're confusing me.
That could be it. Yeah, the navigation system. It can be switched into an auxiliary mode, tracing any interferences in electromagnetic wavelength. And that means if there was a source of artificial light somewhere nearby, the sensors could be able to locate it.
Okay.
And follow it.
Right. If the technician really did find a way through the storm, and the tur vehicle is not too far away, it could be worth a try. Your subconscious might actually be a genius.
Thanks.
You never doubted that, did you?
Probably not. I gained a new perspective. You had a long, hard talk with yourself about your past choices. Looking for a way out of a blind alley, you learned that instead of trying to be perfect, you can accept the decisions you regret and open up to wherever they lead you. It's definitely not a new perspective for myself. As a human, me. But I also can understand how that would be a realization for Jan, because he is definitely very focused on the mistakes he's made in his past, and I think there is a point to doing that. Anyway, let's follow the light! See where it leads us. I see light over the horizon. That's a good sign.
We're out of the storm. I don't want to be disproportionately enthusiastic, but it seems like our idea worked.
Our idea.
Yes. We brainstormed, didn't we?
Sure.
Yeah.
Shouldn't it be here? The exploration vehicle?
This is a weird looking place.
Close to the rendezvous point. It can't be far.
Act 3! I do assume I'll find them. I hope. Day 65! The sun is far away. Contact Earth. I will do that, but I will do that in a later episode, because I'm going to leave this episode of The Alters here. This just felt like a good stopping point, and I got some stuff I should go do, so. And it's been pretty good, and I think this is a good stopping point. I think we got a good thing in this episode. It definitely, you know, going through that whole dreamy state and talking to the subconscious and all that, it's definitely an interesting part to do, and I think we're in a good spot now. We should be able to hopefully set up our stuff again, find our dudes, hopefully convince them that just, well, the decisions I made, they don't appreciate. They can try to find a way to appreciate it, and I can stop trying to focus on my mistakes and pushing forward, and hopefully it'll work, because I do need my dudes back as soon as possible, because there's a lot to do around here. There's always a lot to do around here. I need food, for one, and I need my botanist for that. So, excuse me. But, yeah, I'm going to leave this episode here. So if you enjoyed it, please subscribe, because that would really help me out and really help my channel to grow, which would be good for me, and then for you, you get, you know, notifications in your subscriptions page whenever I upload videos, which is good, because there's plenty to come. More alters. As I said, I'm going to go back and probably see what happens if I do the implants or have both available and then choose the implants or however that works, because I'm curious.
It looks like we're running low on repair kits.
Okay, I'll fix that in the next episode, my guy. Relax. But, yeah, like I said, I'm going to go back and do that probably at some point, and then there's plenty of other games that I'm going to play. So there's more to look out for. So, but, I've been yapping for a little bit of time, not quite as long as I have been for many of my episodes, but, regardless, I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!